Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we try to make sense of the confusing world of business filings, maybe even uncover a hidden gem or two. In this report, we are looking at Grayscale Ethereum Trust ETF, a filing that might seem a bit dry at first, but has some interesting operational shifts that are worth noting. Before we dive in, if you like getting these plain English breakdowns of important corporate news, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We also have a Discord community linked in the description where we discuss these filings further. So what exactly is happening here? Grayscale Ethereum Trust ETF, also known as ETH on the NSARCA, Inc. is making some changes behind the scenes. Think of this as an update to their operational framework, something that affects how their daily business of tracking Ethereum is managed. The big news is a new agreement for fund administration and accounting. Basically, they've signed a new contract with BNI Mellon, asset servicing a division of the Bank of New York Mellon. This new agreement officially kicked off on the 9th of October 2025. It's not a brand new service provider though, BNI Mellon was already involved under a previous agreement. This new deal simply updates and formalizes their ongoing relationship, which is pretty common for these types of trusts. It ensures that the complex tasks of managing the trust's assets and keeping the books organized are handled by a trusted party. And in with the new means out with the old. As part of this new contract, the previous fund administration and accounting agreement, dated the 26th of February 2024 between the trust and BNI Mellon, has been terminated as of the same date, the 9th of October 2025. This is a standard procedural step when a new agreement governing the same services is put in place. It means all references in their documents will now point to this new agreement. Now let's talk about what this trust actually does. Its primary function is to offer investors exposure to Ethereum, the digital currency. The trust shares are traded under the ticker symbol ETH on the NSARCA. This means that individual investors can buy and sell shares of the trust, just like they would buy shares of any other company on the stock market. The value of these shares is tied to the price of Ethereum. The core of this filing really boils down to maintaining smooth operations. Think of Grayscale Investment Sponsors LLC as the manager of this Ethereum trust. They are the ones making sure everything runs according to plan. BNI Mellon is essentially their back office partner, handling all the critical administrative and accounting functions that allow the trust to operate, and for investors to confidently track their Ethereum investments. This new agreement assures continuity and perhaps offers updated terms for these essential support services. While this particular filing doesn't dive deep into financial performance metrics like revenue or profit, it does signal a commitment to proper governance and operational soundness. The focus here is on the structural and administrative side of the business. The important exhibit here is Exhibit 10.1, which is the actual fund administration and accounting agreement itself. While not explicitly detailed in this summary form, it's the document that governs how the trust manages its operations. This document essentially outlines the responsibilities of both Grayscale and BNI Mellon in managing the trust's assets and accounting records. It ensures transparency and compliance a critical aspect when dealing with investment vehicles, especially those tied to volatile assets like cryptocurrency. And finally, as is standard for these filings, we have the cover page interactive data file, basically a digital tag for the document's information, making it easier for computers to read and process. So what does this all mean? Grayscale Ethereum Trust ETF is undergoing an administrative update. This isn't a sign of financial trouble or a major strategic pivot, but rather a necessary part of maintaining and formalizing their operational support structure. By signing this new agreement with BNI Mellon, they are ensuring that the trust continues to operate efficiently and in compliance with regulations. For investors, this means that the day-to-day management of their Ethereum exposure through this trust remains in capable hands. Looking at the bigger picture, Grayscale is a major player in the digital asset management space. Agreements like this are foundational to their business model, allowing them to offer regulated access to various cryptocurrencies. The continuity provided by partners like BNI Mellon is crucial for investor confidence, especially in a rapidly evolving market like digital assets. Now for our take, this filing is less about dramatic financial shifts and more about the nuts and bolts of trust management. The strength here lies in the established relationship with BNI Mellon. They are not bringing in a new unproven entity, but rather reinforcing an existing partnership with a reputable financial services provider. The potential risks are always tied to the underlying asset Ethereum itself and regulatory changes that could impact digital asset ETFs. However, the operational aspect covered in this filing appears stable. Overall, Grayscale Ethereum Trust ETF is demonstrating a commitment to solid operational framework, which is a good sign for its investors. The confirmation of this administrative agreement is a step towards continued stability. Alright, that is our breakdown of Grayscale Ethereum Trust ETF's latest filing. What is your take on these administrative changes and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps. And subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.